Hi guys, it's Bianca. Today I'm going to discuss um, what people assume about cerebral palsy. Now, in general, people assume that if you have cerebral palsy, any type of cerebral palsy, you're in a wheelchair. You have to be in a wheelchair, and you can't walk at all. So, if you're in a wheelchair and you get up out of that wheelchair, um, that's some crazy stuff right there because you're not supposed to be able to do that. People really, they kind of like get it if you're in a wheelchair, but if you're not in a wheelchair, if you use crutches or you wear an AFO or you don't have use of one arm or you wear two AFOs or your arms are involved or you have canes, they look at you like you're an alien, you know. People are afraid to catch cerebral palsy, even though you kind of cannot do that. It, CP is, due to a stroke at birth, and it's a brain bleed in the portion of the brain that controls movement. So it's just physical. It just controls movement. So it's just physical. Our brains work, you know. I mean, there are a lot of people with cerebral palsy that do have learning disabilities, but that's another myth, that learning disabilities make you stupid, and that really bothers me. That people assume because I have dyscalculia, I'm stupid. It's like, did you see my GPA in high school? Other than, math, I did well. I worked really hard. College, I worked my butt off in college. I had to fight to get math. Wait, I had to fight to get a computer science course waived. Biology was brutal for me, you know, but just because you're learning disabled, it has absolutely nothing to do with intelligence. And I'm bringing up learning disabilities because there are a lot of people that do have cerebral palsy and have a coexisting learning disability just because of the brain damage that happened at birth, or, you know, learning disabilities run in the family. So, that's another, misconception. If you have cerebral palsy, oh my god, you're like, people think like you're intellectually disabled. You can't do anything for yourself. You can't think for yourself. People want to talk to your parent or anybody you're with instead of talking to you. Or even in college, there was a point where I had to use a quad cane. This girl, um, outside of one of my classes, she was actually in my class, but we were waiting for class to start, and she was just staring at me like I was an alien or something. I'm like, I wish she could catch the CP, but she can't. So I'm kind of out of luck. So I just didn't speak to her. I just didn't deal with her. Ignorance is bliss, except when I have to deal with it. Um, so yeah, there's a lot of misconceptions around cerebral palsy. you know, and doctors don't make things easy. When I was born, at 26 weeks, weighing a pound and 12 ounces, a resident literally told my mom, your daughter is going to be mentally retarded, blind, deaf, um, in a wheelchair, autistic, uh, everything under the sun. And he was so wrong. This man was dead wrong, and he was an asshole. And it's like, to this day, my mom was like, residents aren't real doctors, right? Because, you can't just say things to say things. It's the medical field. You have to have things to back it up. And I've dealt with doctors that don't know anything, you know, physiatrists that don't know anything. It's really crazy, you know. And like, you get a new primary care doctor, and the doctor's like, oh, so what part of your body is affected? Can you not see that I cannot use one of my arms? And did you not see me walk in here with like a limp? I don't know. Some of them just don't use common sense. So I guess this video is ending up being a, assumptions about cerebral palsy, assumptions about learning disabilities, as well as a rant. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.